To 7 on this Wednesday, August 1st. Dr. Hong joins us now.
That's right. We're here to talk about pancreatic cancer this morning, which is the fourth leading cause of cancer in the U.S.
Yeah, sorry I was laughing, but she was making giggles.
You were making me laugh before we went on air. So
yeah, I know.
He always does.
I know, and it's always so depressing to talk about cancer. I hate talking about cancer, but one of the viewers actually wrote in and said, you know, one of his relatives has pancreatic cancer. I was like, oh my goodness, another person. There are only 33,000 cases diagnosed every year of pancreatic cancer, but it's so devastating because every year 32,000 people die from it. The survival rate's pretty low. The reason is because it's usually diagnosed so late. By the time someone's actually diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, the surgical cure, or at least the attempt for curing it with surgery, only 15% of people are eligible for that. And out of that, usually only about 10 to 25% of those people who get surgery will survive in 5 years. So it's such a devastating cancer. We had one of our state senators about 5-6 years ago passed away from pancreatic cancer, as well as many other famous people we've known about. So anyway, what are the risk factors of pancreatic cancer? There really aren't any strong ones. That's what's so bad about it. The main one is smoking. Having diabetes and chronic pancreatitis is another one. 10% of people who have pancreatic cancer have a family history of it already. And men are about 30% more likely to have pancreatic cancer than women, and in particular, African Americans. The symptoms are pretty vague because it's an abdominal pain, usually underneath the belly button area. There's like a gnawing pain that goes straight to the back, but by the time you have these kind of pains, usually it's a little bit too late to be able to diagnose this, especially if you have weight loss and fatty stools, because the pancreas not only is involved in secreting insulin, but it's also in charge of digesting all the food. So that's why you get fatty stools. And Dr. Oz, I should be on Oprah, by the way, but Dr. Oz and Oprah Winfrey talked about making sure your stools are formed and they're not floaters and fatty, because that could be a sign of a pancreatic problem, as well as having jaundice where you turn yellow. So anyway, as far as a cure, there really isn't a cure. There are some newer medicines coming out to help people live longer, especially if they are surgical candidates. But on average, people say they have the symptoms about 3 years before they actually are diagnosed with a pancreatic cancer. So, but so many other things mimic pancreatic cancer, and that's why it's so hard to pick up.
Absolutely, but check it out first when you think that you might have a problem.
And, you know, I wish the best to the viewer who is actually writing in for his sister-in-law. I hope that she does okay with it.
All right.
Dr.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hong. Appreciate it.